Good morning. I like to start off the day with a quote about new beginnings. The first step towards getting somewhere is to decide you're not going to stay where you are. This is by J.P. Morgan. So everybody's had to make a difficult decision in their life. Unfortunately, I had to make 2 difficult decisions within about a 9-month period. Whenever I was 9, I was prompted the question of, do I want to live with my aunt and my uncle? I didn't decide right then and there. I was given a week. So at the end of the week, I had decided that the best decision was to move in with my aunt and my uncle. And for that reasoning, I realized I would be able to have better opportunities. School-wise, moving from Baytown to Crosby was more scholastically advanced, so I would have better learning opportunities and be more advanced than people my age going to Baytown. Social-wise, I was able to meet new people, was gain new friendships, and rekindle an old friendship that I had lost due to my old friend moving to Crosby. So I was able to see her and rekindle our friendship. Another reasoning is I would finally have structure in my life. Living with my grandmother, she did not drive, and my grandfather had to work after I got out of school. So I would not have a way to get out of the house other than my mother coming and picking us to go take us to the store or anything like that. I wasn't exposed to any childhood activities living with my grandmother. Living with my aunt and my uncle, I was able to go to a daycare after school where I was exposed to more children, and they had taught us, they had a playground to where I was more inclined to go out and play because I was the only child at my grandmother's. And within, I would have more structure. I knew after school I would go to daycare, my aunt would pick me up, we'd go home, we'd do homework, we'd eat, and then hang out as a family and go to bed. So I had structure. The main part of living with my aunt, I was taught manners by her. Learning manners really made me have respect for my elders and just for people around me. I'm a very big advocator of yes ma'am, no ma'am, no sir, yes sir. I had been taught those, and it's been a very helpful tool within my life. The main reason that I moved into my aunt's house was I didn't have to worry about my grandmother anymore. I know that seems bad. However, being a 9-year-old, having to worry about my grandmother taking medicine, taking care of her, shouldn't really be a 9-year-old's main thing. So moving with my aunt, I didn't have to worry so much, which really helped me be a kid. While I was living there, I experienced and was able to be a big sister. My aunt already had a child, which is my cousin, and it really helped me be a big sister. And that's where my love of children came from, was being able to be a 9-year-old and live there and get to change my cousin's diaper and get to play with him and all of that. So I learned to love children and love to take care of people that are younger than me. My number one thing that had happened living with my aunt, weight loss. I've always been a big girl. I still am. However, living there, I was dropping pounds because I wasn't in my room living a sedimentary life and just watching TV and eating all these things. At my aunt's house, she made home-cooked meals that were healthier, and I got lunch made for me and brought it to school. So I was losing weight, which really made me feel more confident about myself, and it was a very helpful tool. It was a very big part of making me happier in my life. Unfortunately, living there for 7 months, I was turning 10. I turned 10. And a month after I turned 10, my dad unfortunately moved to Mexico. He is an illegal immigrant, so he was not able to come back. And I thought the reason that he left was because he saw that I was living a better life So I made the decision of moving back in with my grandmother so he would see that I'm not doing as well and that he would try to come back to me. Unfortunately, that was not the case. He is still in Mexico. However, I am 19 years old now, and I'm living back with my aunt, creating more opportunities for myself. I live and pay rent, which is teaching responsibility, and I have the opportunity to college, because with my grandmother, I didn't think I was able to go to college. With my aunt, she supports me and makes me want to do all these opportunities that I didn't think I had living with my grandmother. Thank you for listening to me. Have a great day.